Orioles back in first place. How is everybody doing? How is everybody? I hope everybody is well. Orioles franchise, the restart. Give me 1 second, getting some things set up. Let us do the thing. Okay. Let me take a look at my bullpen. I want to give Kentucky no more. Let's go. Okay, now let's work on this lineup. I'm gonna sit Mateo. Gonna lead Gunner off. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Let me put the commentary back on.
Go, Baltimore Orioles.
A rubber match on our hands today, partner. All right. Wow, I love when you talk nerd to me. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I love when you talk nerd to me. Ready to get underway. Here's the veteran second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and that's how this game gets started. Gets the call. Strike one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Toginomo.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Nice play, I like it.
Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Kevin Kiermaier.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
And exactly, and Grayson looked great.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Gabe, I'm glad you're here. Do you prefer commentary on or commentary off?
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
I know Amos keeps his on, but low. I've been thinking about, you know, I have it on now. I've had it off for a while. I'm thinking about having it on just low. What do you think?
Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Can you hear me okay with it on?
4 for 8 in the series so far. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
I'll tell you what. I hope somebody posts a highlight of that James McCann bunt. I want Amos and Amish and all to see that.
There's a strike.
I've watched baseball all my life. I've never seen a bunt workout like that.
Close, but call the ball.
That was a ball. That was a ball. Wow.
The line to kick the pitch. Hammer, base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Vladimir
Man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. Bichette off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Frazier sizes this one up. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I've never seen that before.
Behind in the count right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep.
I'm surprised that they didn't. When I say they Tampa Bay didn't try to challenge that and say it didn't hit the bat.
No one was able to get to it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe I was hearing "Let's Go." Well, "Let's Go" O's in Tampa.
To third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
That's hard goal. Are you kidding me?
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Foul ball. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Is it a tough spot? Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout.
You think the commentary is too loud? Do you think I should turn it down a little bit? I need opinions.
And today's starter, Zach Thompson.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar.
Lower it some.
Henderson.
What are you talking about?
Let me know how that is after you listen to it a little bit.
And he deals. Slapped foul.
Good. Too soft, too loud.
And the 0-2. A foul ball, he stays alive.
So I've been hearing people saying that Batista should get Cy Young consideration.
And the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the last game.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, relievers generally don't win Cy Young. I mean, Mariano Rivera, as good as he was, I don't even think he ever finished in the... Did Rivera ever finish in the top 5 in Cy Young?
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho.
I swear I just can't hit with Adley. For whatever reason, this season, I just cannot hit with that big rush.
Now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
First offering misses the mark.
And I'll say it every day. I love me some Ryan O'Hearn.
That's a little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a strike. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I'll give it credit. It did clip. It clipped the zone.
That clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position. Even if
runner on the go to the right side, steps on first for the out.
Stay down the double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Austin.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Ball 1, no strikes. Henderson at second with 2 down. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second from Baltimore. No score.
Okay. Jim Palmer.
Back here in Baltimore, here's George Springer to start it off.
It's sad that there's an entire generation of fans that don't realize how good of a pitcher he was.
Kremer back to work. Ball 1 there. Just missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
The 2-1.
You talkie no more.
And there's a foul ball.
So, Gabe, what is your opinion of Fujinami so far?
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. That one lifted to left. Hayes ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
Even though he did give up some runs today.
Check swing. Went around.
The runs he gave up, though, they were inherited. They weren't batters that he allowed on base, were they?
There's a strike.
See if I can backdoor this curveball.
Base is empty.
Yes!
That's a strikeout.
And that was a beautiful pitch.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black.
Look at that beautiful pitch.
Just locked him up in the box.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm not kind of surprised. I'm legitimately surprised with how Westberg has played, that they haven't made the move to permanently put Westberg at third and put Henderson at short.
And the inning is over.
And make Mateo a bench bat and bench speed off
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
And I am loving Ryan O'Hearn.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
His speed would be good coming off the bench, and he can play infield and outfield. I might even throw it out there and say I'd almost rather how would you feel about putting him with his speed in center
Still 2-2 after the
with Mullins hurt? I thought I did tag you in my I didn't tag you in the tweet, Amish. I'm sorry, I meant to. You would take the I was going to ask about the Bichettes, but I don't know.
Swings and lines a base hit into left.
I apologize. I meant to tag you. I thought I did.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Did I really not? I thought I...
It's Aaron Hicks now. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Second inning here, no score. That one
I apologize,
Jive
Amish. I meant to. So you would take the Bichettes.
Good eye right there. And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
By the way, Amish,
and there's one down.
Last word on Mullins is he said he hopes to play again this season.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Adam
which
Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier.
I don't like the way that sounds. I have no idea. I mean, we have so much. That's the thing. You know, we call this
In the air, right
top
field.
prospect Cowser, and until Mullins got hurt, we didn't really have a
Springer
place for him.
makes the catch. 2 away now.
I mean, like Gabe was saying, he could very easily move to center field with
Ramon
Mullins hurt.
Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there. Base hit.
From what I'm hearing, Amish, from a fantasy standpoint, I think I heard I'm getting Yordan Alvarez back Monday.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's not an answer, but he has played well for us.
There's the strike. One to McCann. Swinging a foul over the screen. And
See if we can call up the Cardinals and get Jordan Montgomery and Tommy Edman.
First with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Oh yeah, Hey, you ride the wave while it's hot.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains.
I had
2-2.
somebody suggest to me today that the Orioles should call up the Mets about Starling Marte. Isn't he owed a crap ton of money though?
Base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Yeah, my fantasy season has not gone all that well. I only started Shane McClanahan today, so the Orioles would win.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Hey, Munoz got me a hold today,
To the right side.
but Brash did give up some runs.
Takes it himself, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League
I'm making
Baseball exclusively on
But all the
show.
moves I'm making so the last couple of days have been I'm trying to win this series. I refuse to give up on the season,
On to the 3rd inning.
especially in the
Here's
division I'm
second
in.
baseman,
I
Whit
still have hope.
Merrifield.
Baseman with Merrifield.
Kremer back to work. Merrifield, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. But very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Nice pitch by Dean.
Kiermaier batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Let's see if I can backdoor the curveball again. Yes, I can.
In the dirt. McCann to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Now here is Bichette.
Here's Gabe's keeper, in my opinion.
Strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
On the ground, Urias tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Let's go Jays. Did I really just say let's go Jays?
Back now at Oriole Park.
Leading off
and now
for the
Adley
Orioles,
Rutschman.
the designated hitter, Adley.
Rutschman batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And the right-hander back to work. And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette moving under this one. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Good news is, with the win today, the Orioles guaranteed themselves, at worst, a split. So we're going to either leave Tampa in first place or sharing first place.
Pops it up. Bichette drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hayes, in his 4th year, 27 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
I gotta be honest with you, Gabe. If John Means comes back,
Swing and a miss.
I don't think he goes right into the rotation. I think he's going to be a bullpen arm. I don't see them throwing him right back into the rotation.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss.
I mean, unless he goes, unless he in his rehab starts, unless he's like lights out.
The next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. Hayes off of first with 2 away.
It's still amazing to me that we're having the season we're having without our quote-unquote best pitcher.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Ball 2.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man, what do you... It's tough to say. I mean, I think the only relievers that I think are set in stone in the Orioles bullpen are Batista,
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined.
Cano, who's starting to be a little shaky, and Colomb.
Outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of
all the rest, I think, it's like, if they're there, they're there. If not, it's not the end of the world.
When the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And they just
wait a minute, I'm sorry. I would say add Baker to that mix too. So to me, there's only 4 guaranteed arms in that bullpen. And I guess Fujinami, now that we traded for him.
It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just lunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Chapman in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
Is she still here?
1-1. In there at the knees.
I'm not being funny when I ask this if you're still here. Are you old enough to have seen Mickey Mantle's, the tail end of Mantle's career?
Into center and a base hit.
As a young kid.
Behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
0-2 now. Outside. Now he breaks his bat.
Why did I go?
Safe there. Here's George Springer. Popped out to left his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well,
why did I try to go to second?
You've got to get ahead in the
that was stupid.
That you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Santander drifts towards it. Yeah, there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First
backdoor curveball again, Gabe.
For a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Yeah, takes low for ball 1. In the dirt. McCann fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now here's Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The pitch. That's down and in.
You know, these Orioles did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So now 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it
nice
takes
pitch.
is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
By the way, Gabe, at least in this game, I cannot pitch with Felix Batista. I struggle to throw strikes every time I bring him in.
That misses, and that's
I
ball
lost
2.
the last game because he blew the save. Alright.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
I just struggle to throw strikes, and when I throw strikes, they hit the ball.
And fouled off. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, 2 ball. On a second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here is Ramon Urias. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And it's
Oh, no, he doesn't. Ramon Urias, wave it bye-bye.
And they add on. It's 3-0.
Every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing go.
James McCann in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
I did not.
In the air, left side.
I heard it. I like listening to the game on the radio more than watching it on TV, honestly.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going
Matter of fact, sometimes I'll turn the TV broadcast on, but I'll mute the TV and listen to the
a foul ball, third base side.
Radio broadcast, even though it is a little out of sync. But today I was just laying in bed listening to the radio audio. So I heard about it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Santander.
How do you miss that?
Swings through that one. Some early action
That's
out
too
there
early.
in the bullpen. Tim Mesa, the left-hander, up and throwing. Pop getting loose as well. Next one misses. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already.
I know Zach Pop, we got him in the Manny Machado trade. I don't know if he ever pitched for the Orioles.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I believe we lost him in the Rule 5 draft.
That That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
I'm pretty sure Dean Kramer's the only player from the Manny Machado trade left in the Orioles organization.
On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. Henderson coming home.
Yeah, he went to Miami first.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. Oh, and 1 now. Ground ball, left side, and it stays there. Here comes Rutschman around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 5 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Backdoor curve.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Oh,
and there's
got
one
it.
away. So the lineup flips over. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Why in God's name would they bring back T.J. McFarland? Please tell me it's as a commentator.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Henderson. To first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kiermaier now.
Why?
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
What's next? They're going to bring Dave Johnson out of retirement?
Has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Down on strikes, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Mesa. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Now 1-1.
I mean, if we're gonna,
I'd almost impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun.
Gabe, this shows you how little I think of T.J. McFarland. I'd rather see T.J. McFarland in the broadcast booth and bring back Brad Brock.
The 1-2. This one
at least Brad Brock, when he played, was good.
In for a hit, couldn't run it down. So man aboard. So next to hit for Baltimore, Aaron Hicks. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And now the lefty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Nobody out.
The guy missed and admittedly went back in the bullpen, although I don't know who he would replace. Is Dylan Tate.
Right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody
They sold out a game in Tampa.
Feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a.
That's sad when your entire stadium's only 25,000. They need a new stadium.
Letting the ball get deep.
And now Adam
Badly.
Frazier. And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost
I know
like
that
a
having
split
too much
finger
depth
fastball
is a good
instead
thing.
of just weak contact and balls
That's
on
why
the
you
ground.
trade
He
some of
gets
that
swings and
depth
misses.
to subsidize
No
the big
outs,
club.
runners at first and second.
Did you hear apparently the Mets are thinking about trading Verlander?
The throw in, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
You think Justin Verlander would look good in an Orioles uniform?
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He's already homered in this game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I mean, you'd have a veteran that is used to being in the playoffs.
And it's a ball and a strike.
A 2-time World Series champion.
That smash towards center. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. James McCann, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch misses way outside.
I think he's on a 2-year deal with the Mets, not a 1. I think there'd be 1 more year left. Maybe even 2. He'd have to look up his contract. I know that we'd be, I mean, if we trade for him, we're going to want the Mets to pick up a lot of his contract. But I don't think the Mets are actually going to trade Verlander. I don't believe that rumor for a heartbeat. Or at all.
He's really good hitting,
let alone to us.
So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 7 and the Jays nothing.
I'm like 99% sure Verlander signed beyond this year and at least for next year.
For the Jays, Bo Bichette. Kremer back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be
You think
challenging
Ohtani
for some guys.
gets traded?
Keeping the mindset to attack instead.
There's a swing and
Oops.
a drive. And
There's your keeper, Gabe.
And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Henderson with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Kirk stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's a laser base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two.
I thought it was a 2-year deal. But I guarantee you, like I said, if we were to acquire Verlander, they would want the Mets to eat a lot of that contract. Because I know they've paid him a lot of money.
And it's 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Kurt around third.
I think it might be time to warm somebody up.
Hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Bell. His righty-lefty splits there. First offering misses the mark. Bell, in his 13th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Santander makes the play, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I don't see,
They get 2 runs on 3.
unless the only way we trade for Verlander is
yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
if the Mets eat about 75% of that contract. And if they eat 75% of the contract, they're going to want a higher prospect.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this.
According to now, I was watching something on YouTube from the MLB Network from yesterday. According to John Heyman, the White Sox are telling teams Cease and Andrew Vaughn are the only players that they absolutely will not trade.
The next offering misses.
And I don't really want Lance Lynn.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
On the ground to third. Chapman. Jump throw. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
I know.
First with 1 gone. Austin Hayes digs in now.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first.
Who knows? Maybe we empty our farm system and go after and get Ohtani,
Beautiful swing in his last at
which is the last thing the Orioles should even consider doing.
And a foul ball. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games.
Quickly
Here's
in
the
an
thing.
0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten.
If you
your
told
path to
me
baseball,
the
put it in
Orioles
play
gave up
somewhere,
their
then you
top
got a chance.
4 prospects,
Misses. Now 1-2.
Ohtani was only a rental, but we guaranteed to win the World Series this year, I wouldn't do the trade. Even if you told me we would definitely win the World Series. I understand that, but
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that ends the...
we've had this
Back here in
discussion.
Baltimore. New inning
I
getting
would
started.
not
Now for the
give
Jays,
up
Dalton Varsho.
what it's going to
Pitcher
take
on
to get
now,
Ohtani
Mike Baumann.
unless
He's
he
got a
agrees
nice
to
lead
an
work
extension.
with, so you should come in throwing strikes, attacking
I'm
these
not
hitters.
giving up what it's going to take to get Ohtani without an extension being agreed upon prior to the trade being completed.
Varsho checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. And delivers outside. Next offering down in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early.
I don't know if they would trade him, and I haven't heard any. This is just me talking.
1-1 is fouled off.
A guy I wouldn't mind trying. I wouldn't mind calling up Colorado, who we've traded with in the past.
I'm sure he's kicking himself.
When we traded him Gibbons, I wouldn't mind seeing if Kyle Freeland's available or Herman Marquez.
Next one just misses. And now 3-2. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You wouldn't want Marquez?
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses. And a count
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
I wonder what kind of year,
Just missed.
and I wonder what kind, we've already proven twice in the last 6 months that we can trade now with Oakland. I wonder if what about Paul Blackburn?
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Got him swinging. Blue Jays go down in order. We're down 5. It's 7-2. New pitcher now, Yimi Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
Your
he almost
attention,
has
please.
to just put that out of his
Now
mind.
pitching for Toronto.
Every outing matters for
Number
relievers and their
93,
numbers, but
Yimi
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano up and throwing. Richards warming up as well. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Swings
Guy,
through it, and that's a strikeout.
I said it when he dominated us in Baltimore.
That's a pretty good demonstration.
A guy I would really like to get, but I don't think Pittsburgh will trade him, is
right there, he used
Mitch
it to put
Keller.
his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Boots it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Foul ball. Right-handed reliever.
But I don't think the Pirates are going to make him available.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's welcome back for the top of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
I know he's low on stamina, but I want to see how he does.
And that's downstairs and outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up.
Well, I mean,
1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat
I'm going to
expands.
curveball.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. And that will end the... Back now at Oriole Park. And here's the catcher, James McCann. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is Springer. And puts the squeeze on that. And a quick out, number 1. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And that one wrapped foul.
I know you want Gunnar back.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. So now the DH spot, Adley Rutschman. A strikeout and a walk. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball left side.
I don't think the White Sox are trading him, bud.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Merrifield to first in time. Rutschman retired. And that is the inning. Edward Bizardo taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
No, they didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit.
I don't know.
It and beat it into the ground.
And
honestly, like,
Springer to step to the plate. Look
I said it to you the other day, and I honestly mean this. I think come the trade deadline, you're going to find that our biggest pitching acquisition is the call up of Grayson Rodriguez. I don't see the Orioles making a big move. Nothing significant anyway.
And a pitch. And downstairs. On the ground, could be two. Throws to Henderson. And that's a double play to end it.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory,
no, that's not what I said. You asked me do we need to trade for a pitcher? Yes. Do I think we will? No. Nothing of any significance.
Here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You got to realize something, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. I'm older than you. I've seen the Orioles in this position. I've seen them have competitive teams and not make the moves they need to make to subsidize the team. So I'm not getting I refuse to get my hopes up. Because I've seen it too many times.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-2. The A's broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the visiting Rays.
Text me what you just said, because I'm ending the stream, but I want to keep talking baseball with you.
They defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-5. The Houston Astros completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the